Welcome to Consult Advisor, an ICT consulting services company. In this video we will learn how to share and check calendars and explore the main calendar settings in Outlook. Let's begin by learning how to share a calendar. We'll share the selected studying calendar. Click the Share button at the top. First, choose which calendar you want to share. For this example, I will choose the studying calendar. Then enter the email address of the person or people you want to share it with. After that, choose the permission level. For example, they can view when you are busy, view titles and locations, view all details, or edit. For this example, I will choose Can View All Details. And then click Share. Now let's check it from the student's account. We can see here that the student received an email request to accept the shared calendar if they want to. Click on Accept. Then click on View Calendar. We can see the calendar here under People's Calendars, which means that it is a shared one. We can move it from Other People Calendars to My Calendars so that they stay in one place. To do so, we click on the three dots beside the studying calendar. Then select Move To, and then choose My Calendars. Drag and hold on a calendar's name to move it up or down in this way. Notice that the student can see the events and view all details, but cannot edit it. Click on this button to view all the events details like the time, meeting location, and the online meeting link. Let's go back to the organizer's calendar to check the calendar details from the left panel. Select the studying calendar. Click the three dots beside it, and choose Sharing and Permissions. Here we can confirm that the calendar is shared, and we can also see the permission level assigned to that person. If we open the three-dot menu again, we can also rename the calendar, remove it, change its color, change its charm, move it up or down, or move it to another section. So now if we create a test event from the organizer's account, it will directly appear on the student's calendar. We go back to the student's calendar to check the event. We can see that it is updated successfully. This is an easy way to keep shared schedules updated. Now, if needed, we can also print the calendar. While in the Home tab, click on the Print button. Under the Calendar section, we can choose which calendar we want to print. And here we can choose which view we want to print, such as day, work week, week or month. We can also show or hide the mini month. And if we choose Detailed Agenda, Outlook includes extra event details, including the meeting link if available. We can also choose the time range and then click Print. Now let's move to Calendar Settings. Open the View tab, then click on Calendar Settings. This directly opens the Calendar section inside Outlook Settings. Inside the View settings, we can change the calendar appearance. For example, we can change the start day of the week. If it is currently Monday, we can change it to Sunday or any other day. We can also adjust the time scale. This controls how much time appears in each slot of the calendar. Smaller intervals, such as 5 or 10 minutes, give more detailed time divisions. Larger intervals, such as 60 minutes, give fewer divisions and less detail. For this example, we will choose 10 minutes. We can also show or hide week numbers. And we can choose the time zone, which is helpful when traveling. Any changes made here should be saved before closing. After saving, we can return to the calendar and check the result. So we have chosen Sunday as the first day of the week in 10 minutes time scale. We can confirm the new first day of the week. And by opening the day view, we can see the 10-minute time scale. That means events can now be placed with more detailed timing. Next, we have events and invitations. Here, Outlook gives us options related to meetings we create and invitations we receive. For example, we can turn off or on the option to automatically add an online meeting to all events. This is useful because Outlook will automatically create a Microsoft Teams link each time. We can also set the default reminder. It may already be set to 15 minutes before the event, but you can change it to any timing you prefer. I will put it as 1 hour before. There are also options for invitations from other people. Outlook can delete old invitation versions after the organizer updates the meeting. It can remove notifications about forwarded events. And it can also delete the invitation email from the inbox after you respond. For example, if the student accepts an invitation from the organizer, notice how the email disappears from the inbox while the event remains saved in the calendar. There is also an option to automatically decline invitations that conflict with existing events. You can enable or disable these settings depending on your needs. Then click Save. Next, we have the weather option. This can be turned on if you want to see weather information inside the calendar. Now let's look at events from email. In this section, Outlook can automatically create calendar events from certain emails, such as deliveries or travel reservations. These settings can be adjusted based on your personal preferences. Now we have shared calendars inside settings. We can also share calendars from here by selecting a calendar and choosing the person we want to share it with, and assigning permissions. In this example, the calendar is already shared with the student. Publish a calendar. Publishing a calendar allows you to create a shareable link for a calendar. This can be useful for an institution or organization. For example, if you create a calendar that you want to publish, let's say here the schedule one. Choose permission level, and then click Publish. After that, you can share the link so others can view that calendar easily. We also have Customize Actions, Bookings with Me, and Account section. These areas offer extra customization and scheduling features, but we don't need them here. Finally, let's look at work hours and location. Here we can choose which days are working days. For example, some people work all week while others take Saturday and Sunday off. We can also set different work times for different days. For example, Friday might be from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. instead of regular hours. We can also choose where we are working from. For example, Friday may be set as remote, while other days remain in office. We can add multiple shifts in one day by clicking the plus icon. For example, Thursday may have 2 separate working periods. Keep the option Show Work Location on My Calendar turned on. Then, under Share Your Location, you can choose what people in your organization are allowed to see. For this example, the permission is set to can view all details. And once again, do not forget to click Save. In this video, we covered how to share and check calendars, print a calendar, and manage the main Outlook calendar settings. For more video tutorials, visit our channel.